from other people that are doing YouTube lives.
Hmm.
They've had glitches. So
Oh,
anyway, thank you so much, James
no.
Butch Goodwin, for joining me today.
Yeah. Can you hear me pretty well?
I can hear you very well. I'm gonna check to see if it's coming through on my laptop,
Okay.
because even though this is not how it's normally done, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. I want to make sure that this conversation gets recorded
That's all right.
once and for all. Hold up. It says we're live.
I was gonna put a light
Make sure recorded. All right, I hear
on.
myself.
Oh,
Once and for all. Hold up. It says we're live.
I was gonna put a light.
Make sure recorded. All right, I hear myself. Once and
Yeah.
for all. Hold up. All right, let's turn that off.
I was gonna put a light.
All right, we're good. We're good to go.
All right.
Butch.
Um, all right.
Well, it's good to see you. You
You too.
looking good, sir.
I'm trying. So do you.
You got a birthday coming. You got a birthday
Yeah.
coming. Thank you.
Next weekend, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And don't you have a party coming up too?
I do. We're gonna have a party. Actually, me and Gerard are combining our party, so we're gonna have one at the 201 Lounge, or the old 201 Lounge. So, yeah. So that should
Well,
be.
well, tell them about it. Maybe they want to come.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, we're having a party. For both of us have turned 60, so we're now 60. So we're having an old school uh party at Consortium, which is right off of Massachusetts Avenue near what is that daggone place? The Union Station. So yeah, so tickets are on sale online. Anybody wants to go, the website is twintitans60.com. Yeah,
Wow, that is so cool. You know, I've known you, I think, for 20 something years,
that sounds about right. Uh-huh. Yeah,
right?
that
Isn't
sounds.
that crazy?
It sure does. Shoot, considering. Yeah. Um,
Right?
I'm trying to think. I was in an old house. I moved out of there in '09. So I know I've known you since at least the early 2000s. You know, at least.
I want to say, hold up, because I started that other business in 98.
Okay. Could be. I was around when you started that business. Yeah.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, I've known you for a long time.
My son was born in '99. I know you was around before he was born. Shoot.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we've known each other for a long time. Good God.
We're getting old.
That's good.
We're getting
I
older.
know we getting old.
Yeah.
That goes to show you, you don't have to talk to good friends every day. You
That's
know what I mean?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is our second time for my people that are watching. This is our second, well, almost our umpteenth time trying to do this,
Mm-hmm.
because we just tried about a million times just now. But I want to thank James of Goombay for joining us today on Groove and Grind with Stacey Brooks. I want to start with, first of all, we're going to have a conversation,
Okay.
and your name Goombay, your name Butch within itself. Let's talk about that.
Okay. The name Goombay or the name Butch? Which one first?
Butch, let's start with you,
Oh, okay.
Butch.
So Butch was my nickname. My name that my parents gave me was James Goodwin. But my mother wanted a nickname for me, so she told me this when I was in my 40s. She said, "Well, I didn't like Junior, so we're gonna say your name is Butch," and it's stuck with me ever since. And I actually prefer Butch more than James. So so it works.
Yeah, it wasn't until I saw you on Facebook that I knew it was James. I'm like, who's James?
Yeah,
It's a good thing you put Butch in the parenthesis. You
exactly.
put Butch in the name, because everybody's going to be like, who's James Goodwin?
Exactly. Yes, and usually when if I ever see anybody and they'll say Mr. Goodwin or Goody, I know that's one of my students. But no one calls me
Right.
very rarely. So
Goody, huh? Mr. Goody.
that's what they call me. Yeah, to this day they'll say.
So you had students? Where do your students come from?
Oh, I taught high school at Crossland High School in PG County. I started in 2000 and no, wait a minute. I got to think back on this one. I started teaching in '95 and I stopped in 2009. And I taught TV production, photography, and a few times I taught computer graphics. So I was there for a while. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So do you have any students now?
No, I don't teach now. I mean, I still keep in touch with a lot of them though. Actually, one of them just sent me a message in Facebook. Just saying, hey, is this Mr. Goodwin? I had a great time in your class. I learned a lot. Da 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 da. I was just talking about you. So that kind of always makes you feel good as a teacher. So
That's good.
yeah.
You're a progressive kind of teacher.
Well, I guess I don't know.
So did you go to school for teaching?
No, I didn't. I went to school for photography actually, and then I went to college. That was high school. In college, I was what was I? Communications major, and psychology. But I've always taught kids. I mean, at the summer camps and the different day camps that I worked at. So I was always teaching some lesson to somebody.
Oh, so you didn't even go to school to teach
Oh, I sure didn't.
photography. Do you still do photography?
I do, but I just do it for myself now. I don't do it like I used to do it. But you got to remember, I was doing photography since I was in the eighth grade. So I was shooting weddings in high school and models and
Wow.
through college. So right now, I just shoot on my own. I mean, especially for social media. So I wouldn't even bother wanting somebody to hire me to shoot. I wouldn't even feel right. So yeah,
Hmm.
I still love it though. Still love it.
Yeah, I love all your photos are just so you have the eye, of course, and you have the skill and then the eye. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have both,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
you know, I'm
That's natural. You have
glad we have social media now so I can show people all these pictures. Because back in the day when you were coming up, well, when we were hanging out, who was
mhm.
looking through my photo album? Nobody. So I have a lot of old pictures trying to scan now and put out there on the internet.
I can only imagine how many photos you have. Oh my God.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
All the functions we had. Oh my God.
Yeah, and videos and all that stuff.
Ooh, so many pictures. I ran into somebody by accident the other day that knew you, that
Yeah.
knows you. So I was doing an interview or doing another episode for my friend that's going to Memphis to the IBC.
Okay.
Her daughter was there. Now I cannot remember her daughter's name, but she has a 1-year-old,
Okay.
a little baby boy named Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she's like, she was getting up off the floor and she goes, I said, oh, what happened? She says, oh man, I had kickball practice. I said, woo, where? Who? And she said, well, Goombay. I said, that's my people. She said, yeah. So I don't remember her name though.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
So it was with you. Here we go. Here we go. It's a small world.
Yeah, on time, especially in DC. Especially in DC.
Right? It's a small world.
Mm,
And you don't hear many in general black girls talking about they went to kickball practice. You know what I mean?
true. That is so true.
So tell us about how you came up with Goombay.
Um, well, when I came back from college, and this was in '88, I wanted to do all the outdoor stuff that I grew up with. Like the hiking and camping and all that stuff. And I realized
Hmm.
I wanted to do it with people that look like myself. So one day I just said, okay, you know what? I wanted to do a whitewater rafting trip. Never did whitewater rafting before. And I said, let me see if I can black folks out there. So, I was DJing at the time. So I would make announcements on the microphone. Hey, anybody want to go whitewater rafting? Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I got about 30 people to go. We went down to West Virginia and we had a good time. Um, they enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I said, oh, okay, I think I can do this, off and on. Now, granted, I still have my day job, so back then it was a hobby, to organize these trips and bring folks out. So, but it just kind of, progressed into this over the years. So that's how it started.
Right. I remember when we used to go horseback riding and paintball.
Yep.
It wasn't Goombay just yet. It was just a bunch of black folk hanging out,
Yep. It sure was. Yep. It sure was. And matter of fact,
drinking the punch.
yeah, back then I had the name was Urban Outfitters Club of Washington, D.C., and I hated that name.
Okay.
It was just too long. It just wasn't catchy enough. And then the store opened up in Georgetown, and I said, well, I can't use that name anymore. So
Hmm.
I used to have a cookout called the Goombay Cookout. And I said,
I
okay,
remember that.
this might be a nice little name to use. Nobody owned it. It just kind of just fit. So I just used that name and that was it.
No, we used to have so much fun. Your jerk chicken and the punch.
Punch, Goombay Punch. Yeah. Hmm.
That punch, woo!
I still make it to this day.
And the you do in that big orange thing
Uh huh.
with
Yeah.
the like the football players have.
Yep. Big igloo. Yeah. Mm.
Wow, that punch was off the chain. And we used to party, 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 party. And what was it? It was on Barnaby, right?
Yep. Barnaby Street, my old house, townhouse. Yep. We used to have little house parties. I'm sure I got some pictures of you in doing, having a good time.
I hope not.
Sure, I do.
I know that I remember that ground used to that mean that floor on the first floor
Yep.
used to be bouncing.
Yep. That's
I,
right.
I brought my friend Monica to a party and that song North Carolina come
Party. Uh-huh.
and everybody literally took off. Not
Right.
I don't think any of the ladies did, but the dudes did. They took off their shirts
Yep.
and that floor was going and she said she was really scared.
Yeah, myself too. It is. I saw some guy jumped on the big floor model TV I had, and he was doing this thing like it was a stage. And I said, "Oh Lord, I hope this floor don't cave in." you know.
I
So
know.
good
I
times.
know.
Yeah. Mm,
That goes to show you that house had good bones.
it sure does. I will say this, probably because my mother, when she bought the house a couple of years after, she had a steel beam and they went across the entire floor because she kept saying the floor would bend, and so probably that kind of helped it out. Thank goodness, you know. So,
Oh wow. Thank God for mom's foresight,
yep, she sure did.
right?
Yep.
So what do you do with Goombay now?
Right now we still do a lot of outdoor adventure trips, team sports like the volleyball and the kickball and paintball, not paintball, dodgeball, things like that. But we kind of focus on a lot of the outdoor adventure trips. We do a lot of hikes because when COVID hit, everybody wanted to get out and do stuff. So hiking became really popular. So we probably host about 3 to 4 hikes a month. We still do camping trips and so I try to figure out what else can we do. We do did whitewater rafting last year. We've done gun classes, gun safety classes. So we do just a multiple of things, and then we also do socials. We have spades leagues that we have. We're about to start a games night next month. We're doing pickleball on Thursdays, I mean on Fridays. So we do a lot.
Pickleball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, pickleball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell Abby about the spades. Me and Abby, we love to play spades. She always used to get mad at me because I'm always not paying attention.
That'll do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself doing anything different with Goombay or
Um,
traveling abroad or anything
so
like that?
we're starting to get into traveling abroad. We just had a trip to Kilimanjaro this past June, and we're planning a hiking trip to Colorado. We'll be going back to Tanzania in 2027, and we also have a cruise, a Halloween cruise, in October. So we're trying to, Mm,
Oh,
yeah. So that's on the.
wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta check that out. I want to go somewhere.
yeah.
I want to go on a cruise.
We're looking forward to it. And this is probably our third cruise. So we went to Jamaica this year, we went to Cancun the year before that. So we're trying to get out and do some travel, some destination travel trips. So do something different.
Oh, that's wild. All
Mm.
right. So is this only exclusive to black folk?
Oh no, anybody can come out. I mean, we don't discriminate, and when you come out with our group, everybody's very friendly. Sometimes we will have a few white folks that might want to come out and join us, and we don't, we're open arms, so we definitely don't say you can't come out because we're a black group. So
Yeah, look, I know that. I was just making sure that my listeners,
right,
knew that because we have everything, and my family. My family is all over the place.
right,
So I was telling my dad, I said, Dad, remember Butch and them that helped me move into your house? I'm going to do an interview with him. He goes, oh yeah,
I remember that move. Yeah,
I know, right?
yeah. Mm.
That was cool. So, um, I can't even remember what we were talking about the last time we had a conversation.
Oh
But is there anything else you want to tell the people?
well, the biggest thing that I try to get our folks to understand is that life is not just sitting in a house watching Netflix and going to the clubs. I just try to get folks to get out, get off the couch, and get moving. Especially as we get older. Like I said, I'm 60 now, so of course I don't move like I did when I was 30, but I do want to move like this when I get 80, 90. And I just think that sometimes
Right.
hold ourselves back by keep doing the same things. What got me started wanting to go camping and all that stuff is that my mother sent me away to summer camp when I was 7 for 2 weeks, and I just fell in love with it. I grew up in Southeast, the heart of Southeast. So at any given time, you heard gunshots, you hear helicopters all night. But going to camp, you didn't hear that stuff. You heard crickets, you heard birds in the morning, and the summer camp that I went to, it was a beautiful place. So I always wanted people in my neighborhood to kind of see and experience the things that I experienced. Now we did have some kids that did go to summer camp with us, and I'll tell you, when you talk to them, they will tell you that's the best thing that ever happened to them. Um, so yeah, so that's where I got my first push at, was just the love of camp. I then became a Boy Scout, so that kind of pushed it even more. We did
Oh,
more
you were a Boy Scout?
the Boy Scout. Yep.
I didn't know that. I was a brownie.
No,
And the 4-H club. Remember the 4-H club?
they're still out there. Yeah, still have it.
Mhm.
So we did that. I mean, the Boy Scouts definitely opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. And I don't think I would be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for the Boy Scouts. So, it's always amazing how things that happen in your life kind of build up to where you are now. You don't realize it back then, but you understand it as you get older.
Right. Yeah, I definitely understand that. So do you guys do the RV kind of camping, or you
So,
do the glamping, or
so,
do you just get in the tents
so
and do bonfires?
I'll say this. My background is backpacking, so I'm not into the
Oh, okay.
is in the glamping, but I've had to understand that there's a community of us that do the RV. My man Arnell Mumford, he's famous for having a lot of great RV campouts. My other homegirl, she started Blacking Camping. She's passed away recently, but she was doing all the glamping
Mhm.
you know. But so we do some glamping now, definitely. And I have rented an RV for at least two other camping trips. So I understand that there's levels to camping. So
Yeah, remember I ran across you by accident at Arnell's thing. I was
oh
performing at Arnell's thing, remember?
yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
That event is
I
blown.
was like, whoa.
Yeah. So we're going this year. I'm going to try to bring some folks down. And we're trying to bring at least 50 of our folks down to the camp out. This crowd is
Oh, so you're gonna organize the whole thing.
Yeah, I figure this is my third year coming, so now I've put out enough pictures and posts that people are interested in it now. So I'm like, okay, let's go on down here, let's set up our tents on the beach, and let's show the RVers what the tent campers are about. So
Right, because the year I saw you was your first time there, right? You were
but
just checking it out.
yeah, yeah, by myself. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You was there by yourself. I was like, "Where you at?"
At my little
That was
stay on the
interesting.
beach. Yeah, Had my tent down,
Uh-huh.
enjoying myself. Yeah, so.
That's so cool. That is so cool. So do you do any boating? Like, do you have like I
Um,
know you said you did whitewater rafting.
we do right rafting. We do tubing. Um, Boating, we don't do too much boating. Kayaking, I don't know if you consider kayaking boating, but we do some kayaking. I know
Yeah.
I'm this year with a gentleman who has his own kayak company in DC, a black guy. I said we're going to do some of that. But no speed boats, no, nothing like that. We do have an event called a hot tub boat tour. There's a boat that has
Okay.
two big hot tubs, and we're going to go around the Potomac, on
Hot tubs on the boat?
hot tubs on the boat. Yep. Two hot tubs that hold
Who
10 people.
thought of that? I wonder.
You know who thought of it. It wasn't me, but I'm going.
Was
Yep.
it Big Dave?
No, indeed. No. I'm going to try to get the shoe. Yep. Mm.
That's right up Big Dave's alley. A
Yeah.
hot tub on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's the rest of the crew doing?
Everybody's doing
Was
pretty
it Hot Dog, Dougie,
good. I
all those guys?
talk to all of them. The biggest thing is everybody's getting older. You know, they don't party like they used to. They don't come out like they used to. But age.
Thank God.
You're right, because we really turned it up.
We used to go hard.
So everybody's just kind of just chilling and just preparing for that I call it the last quarter of life. We're all
Hmm.
55 and up. So everybody's still around. I try to get them to come out and go hiking or do some stuff, but they're like, "Which I don't know, my knees or my stuff." So
Do
yeah,
you have any movie nights coming up? I know last time I talked to you, you did the Sinners one.
we did Sinners. We just did Avatar, and
Oh, I miss it.
yeah, we did Avatar. We did it in Columbia, Maryland this time. I got to look and see what's coming out. If there's a good movie coming out, I always try to go and do a movie meetup. But I do want to get into movies that aren't so popular in the theater, but are good movies that I've heard about. So I got to take a look and find out. We don't have anything right now, though.
Right, right. Okay, cool. So do you have anything like any picnics coming up I guess well, we're in 2026 now.
Hopefully,
So
we locked in a park for Labor Day, and I'm sorry, Memorial Day, Monday. So I need to call them up. I do want to do a big picnic then, but you know, the social scene is a little different now, but especially with social
it
media.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, we knew the top five cookouts. Bruce, Cecil, myself. Roman Reds. So you knew those. Now, when you go find stuff, there's 50 things going on in one weekend. You know, and every
Right.
their thing. So it's almost like you don't know which one to go to. So we are going to have this cookout. So I just got to figure out what the theme is going to be, and I like to collab with other groups so we can kind of pull stuff together. So we will do that. We also do our field day. I teamed with a few young groups, and we did this thing called Lit Olympics, and it was really good last year. We had about 4 or 5 groups that got together, and they did field games against each other. So that was really fun, and the young people, and I call them young because they are. I'm a lot older, but they all had a good time.
The millennials.
There you go. Yeah, and
And what is it, Gen Z, Gen Alpha? I don't know which gen we are in now.
Gen Z, and no Gen Alphas. Gen Alphas are my son's age, and they ain't doing all this stuff. So,
He said they ain't doing nothing, uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. I know I'm gonna my one of my words for this year is intentional.
okay,
So I definitely will be at some Goombay events this year.
pretty good to
I've been busy, busy, busy doing my thing with
know.
music and everything, but it's time to get back to playtime, you
Okay.
know?
What do you have coming up?
Well, going to Chicago next week to open for Buddy Guy, who was in Sinners.
Right. Okay.
That was the old man that was at the end
Mm,
that played the grown up Sammy Preacher Boy.
got you. Okay. Okay.
So he does a residency.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I can't be at the birthday party, or else I would have been there.
That's all right.
Yeah,
You be there in spirit. you know.
yeah, I'll be there in spirit. Yeah,
Mm,
I'll be there on the 22nd at his club. He does a residency. So
okay.
for anybody that ever wants to see Buddy Guy and they miss him on the road,
Mm-hmm.
if you go to Chicago to his club Legends,
Hmm.
every January he does a residency in
Oh
his
wow.
own club.
Hmm.
So Thursday through Sunday,
Okay.
every night he does it,
Mhm.
and he has openers. So I'm an opener. I do
Uh huh.
mostly the acoustic set.
Okay.
So I'm doing an acoustic set at 5:30, and
Oh,
our show is sold out. Woo, woo, woo,
wow.
woo.
Good. That's real good. True. Okay.
It's sold out. And
That-
then on the 23rd, I'll be with the Mike Wheeler Band at
okay.
another venue in Chicago. And then I come back home
Okay.
and get back to doing things. But I was like, I've got to get you
Mm.
because, and you know what? And after this, I just realized also I am going to contact YouTube because that interview is still up, even though it has no sound. I'm going to do a ticket and say, can y'all
You
fix this?
take it down.
No, I never took it down because
Oh,
I had intended on figuring something out. Maybe it
right. Make
recorded.
right.
Yeah, so it's still up. So I'm going to do a ticket, like do a trouble ticket and see if YouTube can do something about it.
Okay.
Right. And then also with this, I'm going to send you a link after this.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be connected to your YouTube channel as well.
Perfect. Okay.
They call it collaboration.
Uh, Go ahead, YouTube. Well, I tell you, you're still doing your music thing, and I haven't come to see you seen you and see you sing in a long time. I know.
I know. I know. I know.
I'm
It's all
always,
good.
I'm always amazed when I hear you because I'm like, damn, my friend sings that good. Good lord, what in the world?
I know, right? The radio show. You did that? The Christmas song. You said you did a Christmas song?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's my fault. I
That's fun.
gotta get out more. Mm.
We're just busy. We got things going on. But look, the thing is, you were there from the beginning.
Yeah, that's
From
true.
the beginning. Do you remember that time you came to Cecilia's
Oh, the one in
and I was singing a Jill Scott song
yeah.
on Columbia Pike?
I remember we had a
And
party.
you didn't realize that was me, remember?
Remember, yeah, I remember. Were you doing that for?
Eh,
Were we throwing a party over there or something, or what was going on in that place?
I think you guys were just coming through. I
Oh,
think
okay,
you guys were just coming through and we were the band playing. Not it was a guy and it was a band that William Wardlaw was in with me, the guy that does the Luther Lives.
oh, okay, gotcha. Hmm.
So look at how far he's come, you know?
Remember that club? That's Cecilia's. Yep. Mm-hmm.
On the side. It was big. It was
Well,
nice.
yeah, I remember we had two parties. We had a poetry slam and a regular party over there. Yeah, I remember that. Mm, damn,
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start something like that back up. I did a show on the 20th of December at a place called E-Life. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that.
It's a vegan restaurant that has an it's a black owned vegan restaurant off of Central Avenue,
I've
and
never.
they have an area
Mhm.
adjacent to it.
Okay, E-Life.
Yeah.
Check them out. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget. I don't want to say the name wrong. I know I don't want to mess the name up, but it's E-Life. It's a
Mm-hmm.
vegan restaurant, and the food is good from what I heard. I haven't had it yet, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start. We've started talking about doing some things. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we should probably get some Goombay
Let me know. Just
things over there.
let me know. I mean, because I got a lot of vegan friends looking for new places to eat. So they can eat and then they can
Yeah,
music and just have a good time. So I think that works. Yeah, just keep me posted. I,
that'll be good.
I'll follow you on Instagram, so sometimes I'll see your stuff when you post it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I just joined your Goombay Sports group today.
Oh Lord.
Because I was looking because
uh,
I put your Facebook page, I put your Goombay.net
okay.
website on the description
Mm,
of this so that the people can reach out to you.
okay.
And yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. And usually when folks call, I always pick up. I may be a little slow at doing and responding to emails, but eventually I get to everybody. So I love to hear what people have to say and what they're interested in, and I'm always looking for new ideas too. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll definitely be going to collaborating on some more things because this is I've been wanting people to know about
Hmm.
all the stuff that we do. I always say, you see people what they do. Well, you see all the negative things that are happening in the DMV, and it's not that bad.
Right, really isn't right. Yeah,
We are out here having fun.
yeah, and it is safe. It ain't the
It is safe to come to DC. It's safe to come to DMV. We don't have National Guard all over the place.
I haven't seen any. I saw one the first time last week, but that's because I was downtown. But
Right.
no, they're not in my area. So mm,
Not in mine either. I know I'm in the woods.
yeah. Oh, definitely not your area. You're right, not down there. So
No, they're not down here either. And they're not like in Arlington or the other places that we frequent.
no, they just they
But a
seem
lot of people don't realize that. They like, oh, DC, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. Your guys are so oppressed. I'm like, no,
yeah.
we're not.
And I'm sure the same rhetoric for the other cities is probably not true either. So but this is the world
Right.
we live in right now. So mm,
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, I have one thing I want to do. I just started doing this. So
okay.
with my other company that I had, I
Mhm.
used to have you guys think of a name
Mm.
an adjective of your name, starting with the first initial of your first name. So you can use Goodwin. I mean, you can use James, or you can use Butch. So you could be like
Hey,
beautiful Butch,
right.
or you could be, whatever. So what would you use to describe yourself?
I'm trying to think of the one I use. We use it as a name game icebreaker, and I always try to use the same one. It's not. Now I can't remember what it is. Dang. I
Well,
don't know.
then you got to think of a new one now.
Right, exactly. I don't even know, man. You put me on the spot with this one. Dang. Let me think. I'll use.
You can cheat. You can use James, or you can use Butch.
Yeah, I was going back and forth. Let's use James. Maybe I can get something with James.
Okay.
I could say Jammin' James, you know,
Well,
but
yeah.
I could. I'm trying to think something outdoorsy. Um, we're gonna stick with Jammin' James right now, only because I used to DJ. We used to throw parties, so we used to jam all the time. So it sounds kind of old.
You know what would be outdoors?
What's that?
Jumanji. I just thought of that.
That's
Jumanji.
true. That's true. And they got a new movie coming out too. Yeah. Mm.
Oh, really? It's a
Mm.
new one coming out.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That
Okay.
is hilarious.
So
Yeah, because
Juman-
I can only imagine. What'd you say?
I said so. Jumanji James.
Yep.
Mm,
Jam and Jumanji James.
there you go. Let's throw them both together. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I really appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man.
Oh, no worries.
So,
Anytime for you, Stacy. Anytime.
oh, thank you. And I'll be seeing you soon. You'll be seeing me. I got to get some health insurance first
Oh,
before I can come do some stuff.
I know that's right. Yeah. Too. you know.
I want to play so bad, but I ain't gonna front. I haven't moved. I haven't done kickball in years, so I
Well,
need to make sure that I can get healed if something happened to me.
even if you come out, even if you just cheer and bring the drinks, we good. you know.
Oh, you know that I got the drinks,
You can definitely do that.
and I got the cheer too.
Okay.
I was getting ready to look for my little microphone that I took to my niece's to Heidi.
Uh huh.
Um,
Oh.
her daughter is a goalie.
Oh. Okay.
And I went to the soccer game. I
Oh.
had my microphone with me, and I was going, Jacqueline. Had my little TikTok microphone loud.
Yeah. You
Me
can
and
do it.
Heidi are loud. So
I can see it. Shoot. All right. Well, just let me know when
yeah.
I'll let you know. And just
Well,
wanna-
thank you. Okay. Well, thank you again, and you have a wonderful day. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Stace. You got it.
All right. Bye.
All right. Later.
See ya.
Okay.